What's up, you guys? It's your girl Erica I am, and I am back. It has been a long 2-year hiatus for me. The last time I came on, I was starting up my own small business, and God told me I needed to take a break to get focused on what He had in store for me. And here I am 2 years later, following God's plan, and I have officially opened my first LLC. Started my own small business called I Am Essential Boutique. It was a vision that I started in 2022, and with the guidance of God, I am here today. But I have also been keeping an eye out on what's going on in the world, and I know that God's people, we have prepared for this day. So just to let you all know, I am back to YouTube, back to TikTok and other streaming services. I just needed to take that break to do me. God says that there's some people out here that needs to be spoken to. This is our time. This is the time we've been preparing for. And for all of my enlightened and chosen ones, this is our season. I hope you all have been taking good care of yourself. I hope you guys have put things into place so that we can be prepared for the future, because we all know that we are living in a new world and there is really no certainty anymore. So with that being said, I just want you all to know that I am back. And this time I'm back, and I am back solo. I pretty much had to disconnect myself from pretty much everybody that I know. You know, I call it my great reset. I prayed to God and I told Him to send me signs so that He could give me clarity about who it was that I was to move forward with in the future. And unfortunately, when you pray to God and you ask Him to reveal the truth, you must be ready for whatever that truth may be. So right now, a lot of my friends, most of my family, old co-workers, I kind of disconnected from everybody, because the Bible says you have to surround yourself with like-minded people. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. And if I can't do that, then it'll just be me and God, ride and die, the same way we have been doing all these years. But we all know that we're living in a world where there are two different gods on this earth. And I'm just talking good and evil. I'm not getting religious or referring to anybody else's religions or downplaying anything. I'm just saying we are now living in a world divided. There's just as much evil, if not more, than good walking. And the bad part about it is we all have to coexist with each other. So how does a chosen one, or a person who is trying to walk in God's purpose, survive in a world that has been overtaken by, you know, demonic spirits? I mean, it's hard. For most of us, we isolate, we stay in a home, you know, we do a lot through social media. It's just content to just be on your own, other than out here in this crazy world. And I know it's been hard on us, but it is officially our season. As long as we stick together and we do what's right, that's all that matters. You know, you have to put on your suit of armor. You need to pray to God to keep you safe during these times, because it's not going to be easy, but in the end, it is going to be worth it. Doesn't matter what everybody else is out here doing. Stand firm, stay by yourself. You don't have to join in with the crowds, because it'll make you think that everything bad is good and everything good is bad. And if that's your perception, then I mean you need to get deeper into your word, tap more into your spirituality, and, you know, just stay in tune with God. Because once you're on your spiritual journey and you hit that level that you need to be on, you will look at the world and see that everything that glitters is not gold. Just because it looks fun does not mean that it is, you know. And it comes with a lot of growth, a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of really just understanding what's more important for you in your life to get you where it is you're trying to be. And that's just kind of something I dealt with when I was younger, you know. And that's how I knew that I was different from the average person my age, because when people were out playing and, you know, hanging out with friends and partying and doing things like that, I always had a desire to kind of be on my own, figuring out, you know, what are the rules to life? What do I need to do to get me from point A to point B? You know, I was never just focused on what the average person that was my age was focused on. And that's how I knew that I was set apart. I was different. So I learned it at a young age. Right now I'm 44. So I think I've tapped into my gift of discernment. Probably, I would say scale of 1 to 10, maybe I'm at a 7. But for those of you who are just now finding God and just not getting in tune with your spirituality, just stay patient, you know, keep watching the videos. There are plenty of people out here that you can watch that you can just lean to for your clarity and your understanding. Get into your Bible, you know, listen to that voice in your head, listen to your thoughts, talk to yourself, talk back. That's considered discernment. But one thing you cannot do is fall for the masses. Do not do anything that you know will go against your spiritual journey, because God is watching. He's watching from the top, and no matter what they say, he sees all. So do not go out here and do what it is that everybody else is doing just because you feel like if you don't do that, you'll be by yourself. It's okay to be by yourself. You don't want to go out and do anything you're going to wake up the next day and have regrets about. Because it is officially 2022, and it is time for the chosen ones to rise up. And matter of fact, we're already here. We have risen. We have risen, and I'm so proud of the amount of people who actually see life for what it is, and they know that life is just that. It is something that each person individually has to learn how to navigate through. You do what's best for you while holding on to your morals and your values and your beliefs. That's it. Lumping everybody into one class, into the united this, into this religion, or into this race, that is not how life works. It is each and every man for himself. That's how the rich got rich and the poor stays poor. Even those two are classes. You're either categorized as poor or you're categorized as rich. I don't want to be either. I just want to be me. I don't want to be in anybody's boxes, anybody's bubbles. I just want to live a righteous life, do the best that I can while I'm here, and make God proud. So with that being said, this was just me welcoming myself back to social media and to the streaming services. My YouTube page has been up for about 2 years. I tried with some intro videos. I can definitely see the difference in the growth in me from 2 years ago to now, but I'll start posting more content now. That God has put me in a position that I was working so hard to do. He says, okay, now you can hit and go back to streaming and sending God's messages out. So with that being said, my name is Erica I Am. Hit that notification bell, like and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future, because I definitely have some things that I would like to discuss with you all just about life in general, and how we together can make it through this thing where we're starting to see the uprise of the wicked, and God's people are really in the spotlight now. The chosen ones, we're really in the spotlight. I don't think that we are conspiracy theorists anymore. I think that people know that there is some truth in what we're saying, and you know, it's a little bit of guilt and a little bit of jealousy going on out here, you know, and we have to be careful because of that, because envy is a sin. It's a 7 deadly sin. People will envy you, and because they envy you, because somehow you knew what was going to happen and they didn't, so God put you in a position to prepare yourself, whereas they didn't get the message. You know, a lot of people feel some type of way about that, so don't feel bad when you end up being an outcast and you find yourself being shunned by family and friends and people who just, you know, they kind of look at you with the spirit of envy, and maybe they think that you think you're better. I don't know what it is, but you know what? That's not for us to even worry about. That's not for us to decide. All I can say is everybody had choices. Everybody had the option to either go left or right. Some of us went left, some of us went right, and because of that, just like the game of life, whichever direction you go, you choose what's at the end of that path. But the thing about it is never too late for anybody who has gone to the dark side to cross back over. It's all about personal choice. So my name is Erica I am a small business owner. I've actually applied to have my second business license, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm sure God's got even bigger plans than what I can expect. And welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a prepper, I am a motivator, and I'm just here to talk to my people so we can get caught back up and we can discuss what we need to do moving in the future and what God has in store for us in this wicked world that we're living in. Do not worry, do not fret, do not be afraid. For God is with us wherever we shall go. And like I said, if you would like to get more of my future content, sorry y'all, I haven't been on here in a while, just hit the like button, subscribe, you know, share the page with people you may know. And I look forward to chatting with you all in the future. And with that being said, stay blessed.